Hello my friends, welcome to Jovi and Tanya's paper making collaboration. In the first video, both Tanya and I showed you how we made paper. Gave you basically instructions on how to do that. In the second video, we shared how we used the paper, and it was basically crafter's choice to make whatever we wanted, and I made a mixed media piece. Now this is video 3, and there's going to be 4 altogether. This is video 3, and in this video we are unboxing what we sent to each other. And just so you know, in our 4th video we are going to share how we made what we sent to each other. Okay? So today we're unboxing what each other sent. I want to read the envelope to you. It says, "Project, sorry, you have to put it together." I had to make it flatter to mail, haha. So my friends, if you don't know Tanya, go check her out. Give her channel some crafty love. Now this says, "My papers, I'm going to puree mine more next time. I love the smoother texture you were able to achieve." Oh, well thank you. Yes, I did a lot of pureeing and adding a lot of water. So just for you out there, in case you were interested to know what I learned, and I did share what I learned in the second video, but more water equals thinner paper, which is really nice because it's very bendable and stuff like that. So now let's see what we've got here. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Hold on, there's something else in here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, hold on a second. This is a journal, you guys, so hang on. Let me move this over. So she sent me the rings. And let me see if this is loose. Okay, so I don't know. Am I supposed to add this to it, Tanya? Oh, it's a note. Hold on, let's have a look. Oh my gosh, crafted with love. Ah, hi Jovi, thanks so much for swapping with me. This was so fun. Hugs, Tanya. And you guys, this is so adorable, Tanya. I love it so much. You guys, I wanted to tell you that Tanya had been wanting to make paper, I had been wanting to make paper, and somehow the subject of making paper came up on my Friday Live that I was doing. And she's like, "Oh, I've been wanting to do that." And then I was like, well, hey, you know, let's collab and do it. Which is, it's great because it got us both to just do it. Otherwise, who knows how long it would have taken me to take the leap, right? That was great. Let's have a look here, my friends. It appears to me that she made this beautiful paper right here. And it's so chunky and full of fabric and goodies. Underneath of it is some vintage paper we can see over here. And then we have a vintage doily under here, and there's some sewing around her paper, which I love. Then we have this beautiful frame here, and this flower, which looks like it could have been a brooch or something like that. Love it. And then this really pretty picture that used to be in probably a small oval frame. It's so beautiful. I love this. Okay, so I'm supposed to put this together, but let me have a look before I do. I think so, because I think I'm supposed to fill it with her paper, but let's check on everything. Let's find out. Let's see here. She's drilled the holes for me, and then look at her chunky paper. Look at that. Wow, it's so textural. I'm just touching it. It's so cool, man. She put moss in there. Is that some broccoli? I'm just kidding, Tanya. There she's got moss and leaves and just all kinds of wonderful things. I'm definitely looking forward to making another batch because now I have an idea of really how it works, and I want to add more flowers. And last time I put the flowers in a few minutes too late, so I know now what stage of it to put them in, and they'll stick into it a little bit better. Some of mine came loose. So I figured that much out, which is fantastic. So, oh, and before, I was going to get ready to open the other envelope, but before we do, let's have a look at the back. Look at this old book cover. Oh my goodness. This is delightful. I love it. Okay, let's see. Oops. Let's see what she sent here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, hold on. Let me go like this. And let me go like this. I'm going to push this here. Okay, so I'm going to pull the papers out of here. Oh, look at these papers, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, my friends, I've got it all situated and figured out. So this is a gorgeous journal cover that she made with her handmade papers. Let's have a look at her handmade papers. Now these papers are so beautiful and so chunky. I love them. Here's the small ones. So we each bought a set of mold and decals on Amazon. There's 4 different sizes. They have small, and then they have not quite medium, just a little bit up from the small, and then they have medium. I would consider this one to be like the medium size. So they had this. Oh, look at this, you guys. Look how pretty that is with all those flowers in there. Oh my gosh. Look at this one. It reminds me of Christmas with the red in there. Oh, I think that's a Christmas napkin. So anyway, medium size here, medium here. Now these will be great. You could maybe write on this side, but these are pretty chunky. They'd be very conducive to turning into clusters. Ooh, backgrounds just like she did here. Look at this gorgeous background. Building upon them, not necessarily for journaling. And that's the beautiful thing about making handmade paper is you can make any style you want. So it's really cool. These are the large ones. And look at this. It's basically an 8.5 by 11. Isn't that great? Oh, look, there it is. That's the patterned side. Check out this one. Oh wow, cool. Look at that. So cool. I love them, Tanya. They're really, really unique. Really, really fun. Tanya, I love what you made for me. It's absolutely beautiful. And this book was so old. How fun is that? I love it. You know what, guys? I'm going to see if I can put some of her papers in here. I'm measuring this right here. And then if I fold it in half, oh yeah, if I fold it in half, I'll get 2 sheets that'll fit inside of this book. Let me grab my ruler. I'm going to see if I can tear this. Let me find my crease. Here it is. Okay, so let me see. Okay. So there's 2 pages. This is a single page, but I think I can get that in there. Let's check out this one. Let's see. Let's see what happens when I fold it and tear it. Oh, I think so. I think it's gonna work. Let's see here. Yep, okay. This one's a little misshapen, but it might be kind of cool. I think I can do it. We have some pieces coming off, but that's okay. It's to be expected when there's layers and layers of chunky goodness there. Okay, so I'm gonna tear this. And then, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tear a few more, and then I'm gonna reinforce the edges, but I'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, my friends, so this was supposed to be an unboxing, and it is, but it's also going to be a little bit of a craft along. If you make some paper, and you're not sure how to bind it, you could do this. So I'm adding this fabric with the Fabri-Tac. Well, it's 3-in-1, but basically the same. And actually, hold on a second. Let me put something down on my table. I don't want to get any Fabri-Tac on my table there. All right, so now I'm going to come over to the other side. And this bottle is almost to the end. I cannot wait until it is. I'm almost there, but I do not want to waste it. It's not cheap. To me anyway, it's not cheap. All right, we're going to fold this over. I hope I gave myself... Nope, let me get the glue a little closer to the edge, actually. Let's just put it right on the... fabric here. There we go. So the reason I'm adding fabric to this is because it is a little bit chunky and it comes apart a little bit easier because of that. Like all the papers can't connect to each other fully. So I'm adding fabric to the edge because that's where I'm going to put the holes to put the rings through. All right, so there's our first one. I'm going to do that 5 more times, okay? All right, my friends, I got these pages. I got the fabric on them. They're still drying, but the fabric's on. Now what I need to check is the rings. Where did they go? Here they are. Okay. Yes, these will fit. And if this is successful, then I can go ahead and add some more papers. But we're going to start with what we have. This is the bottom, and I can use this as a template. So I'm going to put those here. I'm going to grab my mat so I can protect my table. I'm going to line this up just like this. I was going to use my crocodile, but I can't really. I'm going to end up using this, I think. Or maybe I can mark the hole and then go in it with my crocodile. This one, the pages are a little bit short for that one, so I don't have to worry about that one. And this one, I'm going to skip this one for now too. If I add some regular pages in between, then I could, there we go. If I add pages in between, then I can add the extra rings. I'm going to see how this does. It may pull the fabric. Let's find out. I'm hoping, yeah, it's pulling a little bit. It's pulling a lot bit. Let's see how, oh no, we're okay though. Okay, let me grab my scissors. Now that I have marked the holes, I'm going to go ahead and go through them with the crocodile. All right, my friends, let's see if we can get this ring-bound journal put together. Okay, my friends, I have assembled the journal. Let's have a look at it. I got all of the rings in here. You can see the fabric inside. That kind of looks neat, doesn't it? Let's see how this does. Okay, it opens up very nicely, very easily. And then we have our pages. Now these are probably still wet, so I'll have to be careful while I turn them, because you know they'll turn a lot easier once they're dry. You know what I mean? But there we go. This one I'll have to do a little reinforcement on it. There's a little bit of a fragile spot there, but I'll be able to do that now that it's got the fabric on it. I don't think that'll be any problem at all. And I think too, once they're completely dry, I'll be able to go through with the crocodile, make these holes a little bit bigger, and then they'll flip so much easier. But isn't it cool, you guys? I love it. And that was the last one. So, and I do think that there's enough room if I wanted to. I could go ahead and add some other papers in between, some coffee dyed paper or some rice paper, stuff like that. So Tanya, I want to thank you so much for doing this collaboration with me, for motivating me to finally make some handmade paper, and for making this awesome book cover and these awesome papers for me. They're beautiful and I love them. To you, my friends, I appreciate y'all being here. I hope someday you'll make some paper too. Thanks for watching. See you soon.